In a quiet Los Angeles enclave, Jamie King, known to many as a close friend of the pop superstar, found herself forced to pack up her life from a lavish four-bedroom home in the Hollywood Hills. Imagine a place that once echoed with laughter and luxury, now silent as she leaves behind memories and possessions, all while court orders dictate that she may not be alone with her children until she completes a strict 6-month program for drugs and alcohol. What twist of fate could lead to such a moment? Since April 2023, Jamie had been calling this upscale haven her temporary shelter, paying a staggering $10,000 a month for a house that boasted 3 bathrooms and countless stylish nooks. But life took a sharp turn when her divorce from Kyle Newman was finalized in September 2023, setting off a chain of events that no one saw coming. Just as the ink dried on her separation, she was forced to leave, a decision that unfolded in the early days of this month as her belongings were slowly whisked away under the keen eyes of onlookers. When her team was asked for a comment, they chose silence, a quiet refusal that only deepened the mystery behind the move. Meanwhile, snapshots from the scene revealed everyday objects scattered on the driveway: a mini trampoline, a wooden daybed, a cozy couch, each item carrying a piece of her former life. It almost felt like watching a well-loved story being packed into boxes, leaving a lingering question: what will her next chapter hold? In a swift twist, the once coveted home has already found new tenants, now commanding a rent of $11,900 per month, a mere week after hitting the market. An insider close to the actress revealed that she was left with no choice but to downsize, forced to seek a smaller, more affordable refuge after years of financial struggles. Failed film projects had taken their toll, and the bitter battle over child custody drained her savings to the last drop. Could this be the turning point in a hard-fought life drama? This month marked the beginning of a new, humbler chapter for Jamie. Having recently sold her Beverly Hills residence for $2 million following her divorce, the news of her financial hardship came as a shock to many. The insider's words painted a picture of a star whose world had come crashing down after losing custody of her 2 sons, James Knight, 11, and Leo Thames, 9, a development that rattled both her personal and professional circles. Isn't it striking how one setback can send ripples far beyond the family home? According to someone close to her, the public revelation of her custody loss has deepened the strain on her relationships, both at home and in her career. The pain and isolation she feels are compounded by whispers of long-held struggles and personal demons, once kept hidden in the shadows of fame. Her battle is not just with the law but with the very essence of her own past, a fight that leaves many wondering if hope can ever truly emerge from such relentless turmoil. The courtroom drama reached another dramatic twist on Monday, when a judge made a decisive ruling in this long-standing legal saga. Kyle Newman, a 49-year-old director with a calm yet firm demeanor, was awarded sole physical custody of their 2 young sons, though legal custody would be shared on paper. Throughout this turbulent time, Taylor Swift has stood by Jamie as a loyal friend, having been the godmother to Leo since March 2015, a bond that speaks volumes about trust and support in the midst of chaos. Under the new order, the boys will now live primarily with Newman, who will also have the final say in major decisions about their lives. For Jamie, this means that all visits with her children must be supervised until she completes her mandated treatment, a 6-month journey that feels like an unending cliffhanger. One can almost hear the silent countdown to a potential new beginning, even as the courtroom drama continues to unfold. Details of the supervisory arrangement list familiar faces: her own mother, her sister, her brother-in-law, and even Newman's brother Kevin, all chosen to ensure that every meeting is closely watched. The tension is palpable when you consider that Jamie, once seen in lighthearted roles like in the 2004 comedy White Chicks, has spent the last 5 years in and out of courtrooms, grappling with bitter custody disputes. In recent times, she took another bold step by filing an emergency request to change the terms of the child and spousal support agreement that had been set 2 years ago. Her legal team argued that she simply did not have the means to keep up with the support payments, a claim that Newman quickly countered by highlighting her long-standing noncompliance with court orders. He insisted that she refused to sign off on the divorce settlement, arguing she had no right to undo what the court had already decided. What kind of pressure does one face when every decision feels like a battle? Their once promising union, which began in 2007 at a stately mansion in Los Angeles, unraveled over a 13-year marriage filled with highs and lows. In May 2020, Jamie took the heart-wrenching step of filing for divorce, a move that was accompanied by urgent pleas for changes in custody and visitation, and even a petition to address domestic violence concerns. Newman's camp dismissed these claims as nothing more than another attempt to manipulate the system, a fierce counterattack that only fueled the ongoing fire of their legal dispute. Amid the swirling accusations, Jamie recalled that just a few months before the divorce filing, Newman had organized an intervention after she confessed to close friends and family about her substance issues. Her own legal documents confirmed that she had sought help at a treatment facility, only to be sent home after passing a test, a small victory in an otherwise long, painful journey. Yet, Newman's words painted a starkly different picture, accusing her of chronic addiction and a refusal to confront her problems head-on. How can two sides so deeply entrenched in their views find common ground? Newman further claimed that several of his friends had warned him about her use of narcotics during both pregnancies, and that even doctors noted signs of addiction in their young son Leo. One heartbreaking moment came when he learned, during a single medical appointment, that Leo had a serious heart defect and needed surgery immediately after birth, a revelation that shattered his heart completely. Such personal pain, interwoven with public battles, leaves one to wonder about the true cost of a life lived in the glare of the spotlight. In a series of disturbing court filings, Newman detailed incidents where Jamie allegedly drove under the influence with the children, leaving them to worry and fear for their mother's well-being. There were moments when her inebriation was so extreme that the kids thought their mother was on the brink of death, abandoned in a haze of neglect and irresponsibility. One particularly distressing account described how, at a doctor's appointment, Jamie left young Leo with a nanny, only to be spotted later at a local store buying alcohol. These accounts add layers of sorrow and shock to an already complex narrative. Despite the chaos, there are glimmers of compassion amid the controversies. It was revealed that a famous music artist once donated a generous sum to a Los Angeles hospital, a gesture linked to the care and surgery that Leo eventually needed. In an August 2016 social media post, Jamie recounted that the donation came from a friend who quietly does good without expecting praise. This act of kindness was seen as a beacon of hope in dark times, a reminder that even in troubled waters, care can still shine through. Jamie also opened up about her personal trials, describing the terror and trauma of watching her youngest child face a major heart operation. In a heartfelt message, she explained how the diagnosis of a severe heart condition at just 20 weeks into the pregnancy left her family shaken to the core. The vulnerability and raw emotion in her words struck a chord, drawing attention to the everyday struggles hidden behind the glitz and glamour of a celebrity life. Can anyone truly imagine the weight of such fear? In the midst of the legal battles and personal heartaches, Jamie remained guarded about the intimate details of her life. Only a few close friends were allowed a peek into her world, a decision driven by fear and the need to protect her children from further pain. She admitted feeling isolated and confused, a sentiment that resonates with anyone who has ever faced overwhelming uncertainty. And yet, amid this isolation, she found solace in unexpected places. One such place was the unwavering support from a dear friend, known simply as a generous soul who had taken on the role of godmother to her son Leo. This friend not only offered emotional comfort but also made a significant donation to the hospital unit specializing in congenital heart surgery, a gesture that proved to be both timely and life-saving. It's a story of compassion that leaves you pondering, in a world filled with strife, could kindness be the key to healing? Jamie's journey, with all its twists and turns, reveals a delicate balance of public scrutiny and personal pain. Her story, marked by high-stakes court battles and whispered secrets of past interventions, continues to evolve. With each new development, the questions multiply. What will be her next move, and can she ever find stability in the midst of such chaos? The final chapter remains unwritten, leaving everyone on the edge of their seats, eager to see what fate holds next.